Hi, Wim Dijkgraaf here with a new video for the Effortless Harmonica blog. This time a video about how to hold the harmonica. Because it's a little instrument and somehow the manufacturers don't help you really with things to hold the instrument. For instance, if you play the clarinet, you have a thumb rest there and you have the holes in the clarinet. So it's quite common knowledge how you hold that instrument. With harmonica there's still a lot of, well, there are a lot of ways to hold a little package like this. So I would like to share with you my ideas and what I do. First of all, this hand, my left hand. I hold the instrument with 2 fingers only from my left hand. And why 2 fingers? Mainly because I need the other fingers to hold the instrument when I want to record or play live. So you see, I use those fingers to hold the microphone. And why I hold it like this and not like this, so there are of course a couple of ways. I prefer to hold it like this because when I play here and the instrument touches my lips, I use kind of pressure here, and this part of my hand blocks the instrument from moving. So if I should do this, then the instrument could slide away, and this way I don't have to use any power and the instrument is blocked. Of course that doesn't work here it can still slip away, but more about that when I talk about my right hand. So my left hand holds the instrument with 2 fingers only, like this, and this part, which I think is called the palm of your hand, you use to kind of block the instrument that it doesn't slide away. There we go. The other hand. I prefer to hold my thumb here. Many players use, of course, a spring. They hold the instrument like this, and many play with the thumb over here. But then always a couple of channels are blocked and a couple of holes are blocked, which I don't like. I like to be as free as possible. I hold it here. Then my middle finger is positioned over there, and I use a ring. So this is the basic position of my fingers. And still, if I put pressure on this side here, like this, then the instrument could slip away. And that is where this ring finger comes in place, that I put over here, over there, and it acts like kind of a bumper. So when I play in the upper registers, this finger helps me to block the instrument so it doesn't slip or slide away. That way I don't need any power to hold the instrument. I show you. So the instrument is, I don't really hold it. It's, yeah, I don't need any power in my fingers to hold the instrument. So that is without it. Yeah, I don't need energy. I don't need muscles to hold the instrument. It just lays there in my on the tips of my finger, and that's how I play. Then a little bit of information when you play with a microphone. I use this microphone, which basically is a Shure SM58 that was modified by Blows Me Away. You will find their microphones. I think this one is called the Ultimate Series. What they can do is remove part of the SM58 and replace it with another piece made out of aluminum, which is 30% in the end lighter than the regular SM58 model. Why the SM58? Well, I use it for recordings. But I will record in the future a specific video about my recording equipment and ideas. But the more expensive the microphone is, the more frequencies it will pick up, and the more problems you have to do good equalization. So somehow the SM58 is ideal for the type of harmonica sound that I like, because it reduces a lot of annoying frequencies. So the SM58 with a, how is this called? I think it's a microphone wind sock. I made a note here on my screen. I always use a sock, or it's called a muff, I don't know. And why? Because you hold the instrument very close, the microphone very close to the instrument. It's approximately, I think, a distance of at most 1 centimeter in Portuguese. So it's very close, and sometimes in the act of playing you can touch the instrument, and that will make an annoying click. So with this wind sock you don't have to be so careful. And of course when you blow, the wind enters the instrument, and it's released here, and you can hear that through the mic, and this way you don't hear anything. Also, if you blow out through your nose, then you won't hear it through the microphone. So that's why I always play like this. This one I also use in the studio. It's the same thing on stage. Wonderful product by Blows Me Away. So about holding the instrument with these fingers. So it kind of rests in the palm of your hand like this, and then you have these two fingers to hold the instrument. But the right hand has a function too. And well, what happens is that if you play in the upper register here and the microphone is positioned here, then sometimes you want the microphone to pick up those frequencies more. So if you hold it like this, then the microphone is ideal for the lower register, but to play in the upper registers, you really want your microphone to be here. So in the act of playing, you sometimes slide your hand like this. And that's how I use my right hand. So my right hand has the function to pull the instrument that direction and to push it back there. So. Yeah, so, and of course I can only do that when the slide is not pressed in but pulled out in my way of playing. Then I use the ring to really, you see, I use the ring to slide the instrument in the other direction, and the other way, because I use this finger, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. I can only do that with a slide out too. Yeah. So controlling this movement, the positioning of the harmonica in relation to the microphone, I always do that with a slide out. And because I use this ring, it's kind of easy for me. So, little summary: if you don't play with a microphone, I hold the instrument with these two fingers, and the palm of the hand is used to block the instrument as it plays, so it can't slip away. Then the other hand, the right hand, holds the instrument like this. So my index finger I use to control the slide with a ring. Then the middle finger and the thumb hold the instrument like this. and the ring finger I use to block the instrument, so when I play in the upper registers, the instrument can't move away. Yeah. So this is the basic way to hold the instrument. One more thing about the right hand. I noticed that to always know where I am on the harmonica, so which hole I'm playing, my point of reference is my right hand, because the other hand with the microphone moves sometimes a bit, so I can't use this hand as a point of reference to know where I am. So when I do exercises, and I will publish them on Effortless Harmonica 2 in the nearby future, when I do exercises to really know without having to look at the instrument, because of course it has those whole numbers here, but first of all on CS12 you can hardly see them, and if you are on stage without light or whatsoever, you really have to know where you are. You can't have a look where you are. So I noticed that I use I focus on the distance between my mouth and my right hand to know where I am on the harmonica. More on that in a later video. Yeah? So that's it for now. I hope, if there are any questions, please comment on the site, and I hope to see you in other videos and in the nearby future in the upcoming Effortless Harmonica masterclasses, live masterclasses on the internet. Have a good day. Ciao.